Guys, welcome to another episode of Fireside Friday. Joe Rizzo and I are back. So, the quarter's about to end. We're entering Q2 right now. What should you be doing as a business owner?
You should be looking at what did you accomplish in Q1 and what did you not accomplish in Q1, right? What worked, what didn't work? What should you double down on and what should you eliminate? And we're in some interesting times now. So what may have worked in the first 2 months may or may not work for you now. So definitely you should be looking at, if you did your planning right for your goals, you're looking at every quarter as your 90-day stretch and where you are and what's going on. So.
And Joe makes a great point. I mean, right now we're in uncharted territory, so you might have to readjust those goals, right? And of course, when it comes to goal setting, you always want to work your way backwards, right? What's your revenue goal for the year? Hypothetically, let's say it's $1 million, right? Well, then, okay, what do you have to do each month to be on track for $1 million? Well, it's 83,000.333 or whatever it may be. So let's just say 84,000, right? Okay, so that means each week, am I on track to hit 84,000 for the month? And then you go from the week to the day, every day. How many sales do I need to do per day to hit my goal of 83,000 for the month? Hit my goal for $1 million for the year. So everything kind of intertwines and work with each other. But we're in uncharted territory. So Joe, what's your advice to those people that were on track to hit their goals and they got slammed and hit with the coronavirus?
So great question. And again, we don't know when we're going to come out of this, what's going to change. So a couple of different things. You can look at what some alternative services that your business can provide. What are things that you can do and how do you adjust those goals? And again, we don't know when this is going to change. No one does, but it doesn't mean you just stop. It doesn't mean that you hide as a business. Now it's more important, no matter what your business, that people know that you're still here, that you're there. So it might be readjusting your goals, but it might also be taking a look at where can you pivot? Is there an area that maybe you can offer consulting? Is there an area that you can change your business to fit into what's going on? And really take a look at that from that standpoint. And like David said, working backwards. How can you achieve that? And write down. I always tell you, your brain starts flowing when you write down an idea. And stretch beyond writing down 5 ideas. Write down 25 ideas that your business can do right now. And when you do that, there can be some dumb ones. Like it might be like, hey, you would never do, right? But your brain starts going and you get beyond the fact and you realize there are some solutions that you hadn't even thought of because you're just thinking of 1 or 2, 3 or how to get through this month versus what are things that you can really change and alter.
Definitely. Now, if your business is a complete halt, like you can't do anything right now, so think about how can you grow internally? Because all growth isn't just external. It isn't just revenue. There's things that you can do right now to set yourself up. So that way, when the economy gets going again, you come out sprinting. While others are gathering themselves and trying to get back to the flow, what can you do to be ready and then hit the ground hard? So, Joe, what are some good things that they can invest in right now for internal growth?
Yep. Yeah, you cut out a little bit. The things you can be doing for internal growth, whether it's listening to some books, reading books, taking a look at your sales process, your internal processes. Like, what are you doing that you can tighten up and really make strong? That maybe you didn't have before. They said, "Oh, I'll get to that when I have time." Right? Whether it's training videos for your team, whether that's SOP, standard operating procedures that you can put together and make sure that you can really have tightened up and come out of this, doesn't mean you don't have to stop training, right? We're getting ready for a marathon and a sprint when we come out of this. We don't know what it's going to be, where we are now. So you can be training so your business comes out stronger than it was before.
Definitely. And set a routine. Obviously, before you had a routine no matter what it was. Like you woke up pretty consistent time. You had coffee, had breakfast, you went to work, or whether you work from home or in an office. Like right now, if you're not doing anything per se, spend some extra time with your family. Yes. Call some old friends, yes, do that stuff, but still have a routine. Still try to wake up at the same, maybe you sleep in an extra hour, but make sure that you give yourself a schedule. So this way you don't fall into bad habits when we're ready to go and this economy's back on. So this way, you've kept yourself in good condition mentally, physically, and spiritually, and you're ready to go when we flip the switch and turn the economy back on.
Yeah, love it. That's great advice. Keep yourself, like you said, mentally prepared, because when if we get lazy mentally, when you need that to go back onto run mode, it's tough to switch that back on, and you'll be just starting out the gates when everyone else is 2 blocks ahead of you.
Yeah.
So love it.
Yeah. Guys, well, appreciate you watching this. Appreciate you being here with us. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. Hope you enjoy these Fireside Friday videos, and we'll see you again next Friday.